Good evening, good evening. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal evening or phenomenal morning, depending where you're calling in from, guys. But hey, I am super excited, super fun to be sharing with every single one of you, a technique, a skill that I've been able to develop, for the last couple of years, and that I hope that every single one of you can also develop it, right? And every single one of you can actually apply this new skill for the new year of 2016, guys. So I'm super excited, super fired up, and super humble to be here with every single one of you. We're going to get this Hangouts. We're gonna get this thing started in approximately about a minute and a half. We're going to give a chance to some of our leaders to be able to plug into tonight's webinar. So here's my advice. Number one, send out that last blast. Every single one of your leaders is connected. Number two, have a notebook. Have a notebook with you. Have a pen. You can take some nuggets. My men. When you plug into conference calls, events, or even webinars, the key is to get one nugget that could potentially change your whole business, one nugget that can potentially change your mindset about what it is that we do. And I feel that tonight, with the training that we're going to be having on how it is that you can go out there and recruit, right? Tons of people through social media that is called Facebook, right? Through something that you and me do on a daily basis. Because the reality is, guys, is that every single day, we're using Facebook, and when we how to use it as a professional, so that obviously you can the skill we're talking about tonight on how it is that you can enroll. Like I have this year, in 2015. I'll be honest, guys, I've been able to enroll distributors just through Facebook. Obviously, out of those 80 distributors, some were people that I did know, that I from my past, from high school or college. But I would say maybe 80% of those people that I was able to enroll were honestly people that I never met before, people that I literally just reached out to, or I added into my Facebook, and I just started talking to them, guys. So that's what I'm going to be able to show you guys tonight. So I'm going to give maybe like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and we're going to get this thing rolling. What you do want to do is share the link with all your leaders. Make sure that they're also plugged in. This will be recorded, but obviously you want to be able to have all of your leaders connected watching this thing live. So we're going to get started in 30 seconds, guys. All right, cool, guys. We're gonna get this started right away. I am going to share my screen with you guys real quick, so you guys can check out the PowerPoint. There you go. I think you guys can see my screen, I believe. Okay. So hey, let's get this thing going, guys. Like I said one more time, get a notebook out, get a pen out, so that you guys can write some nuggets. And remember, the training for tonight, I really want you guys to have an open mind to what you're about to hear. Have that paper out, have that pen out, so you can take some nuggets in, and just look for one nugget. That's all I ask from you guys. Just look for one nugget that can potentially change your business. And it can potentially, help you enroll a bunch of people in 2016 using Facebook, right? So here we go. So what will you be learning tonight is very simple. Number one, you're going to learn how to find perfect prospects for Sango, right? You're going to learn, how to attract people to Sango, right? Number three, you're going to learn how to talk to them, right? I mean, there's no point to find prospects if you don't know how to talk to them, right? Or if you're talking to them the wrong way, or maybe you do find prospects, right? Or maybe you do have a lot of friends on your Facebook, but you just don't know how to talk to them. You don't know how to approach them, right? So tonight, I'm going to show you exactly how it is that you can talk to your prospects. And number 4, I'm going to teach you how it is that you can recruit, 3 to 5 people a month using Facebook. How cool would it be if you can enroll 3 to 5 people using Facebook? How cool would that be? Think about that for a minute and think about what that would do for your business if you're enrolling every single month 3 to 5 people, right? So that's obviously what I'm going to be teaching you guys tonight. So here's the first thing, what not to do, right? There's a lot of things that I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to walk you through on what it is that you need to do, right? To build through Facebook. But let me talk to you about some things that you should not do, right? Number 1 is don't be negative. Guys, there's so much negativity out there in the world that the last thing you want to do is post negative stuff to your website. To your Facebook, right? Nobody wants to hear it. I know when, I'm on Facebook and I'm scrolling down and I see negativity, I hate it. As a matter of fact, sometimes I delete people, when I see them, being negative too often, right? So you should never be negative on Facebook, guys. Remember that, you're trying to attract positive, like-minded people, and the worst thing that you can do is post negative stuff. Number 2, you never want to post the link to your website or video. And the reason why you don't want to do this is you kind of want to have a little bit of curiosity. You want people to ask you what it is that you do. You don't want to just blast out your link or a video of the overview of what Sango is all about, because then you're never going to have people reaching out to you. Number 3, let me open that one more time. 1 second. Sorry about that. Number 3, you never want to post anything about religion or politician, right? or politics, right? And the reason why you never want to do this, guys, is because everybody has their own religion. Everybody believes in different things when it comes to the government and politics and stuff like that. So you never want to post anything on religion, right? You never want to say, this religion is better than this one. You never want to play that game, guys. So make sure that you're being real careful with what you post. And this is something that you definitely do not want to post, because, if you say this religion is better than this religion, then you might have a lot of people that are going to get angry at you because they're not, part of your religion, right? Another thing that you don't want to post is you don't always want to post about your business. You don't always want to post about Sango, because it gets overwhelming and people don't like that. And, also, you don't want to attack people or post anything negative on their posts. You never want to do this. You never want to, tell somebody through Facebook that, just because they posted something on their wall and it's something that you probably don't believe in, you don't have to go and comment and attack them or, say something negative about their post. You never want to do anything like that. And obviously you never want to argue. Sometimes, in my case, when I post something, positive or I post, something that I personally believe in, and somebody, maybe doesn't agree with what I'm saying, and, maybe they write a mean comment on a picture, or they write a mean comment on a post or a video, you don't want to argue with them. My mom always used to tell me, you never want to argue with stupid people, right? Because then you're going to look, more stupid. So you never want to argue with anybody. Just delete them. When somebody posts something negative on anything that I share on Facebook, I just delete them. I don't even waste time with them, right? And obviously something that, I personally hate is, invitation for games, right? You want to start, inviting your friends on Facebook on how to, play games and stuff like that. And, last but not least, and most important, is save the drama for your mama, right? Nobody wants to hear it. The last thing you want to do on Facebook is, put all of your drama, right? I see it all the time, right? You never want to post, drama between, your relationship with your parents, or, relationship with your significant other, or personal problems that you're having in your life, or even in the business, right? Save the drama, man. Don't post this on Facebook, because you're not going to attract the right type of people. And obviously you want to be able to do that, guys. So, these are the stuff that you do not want to do on Facebook. Now, let's talk about something that is also key, which is the first impression. You guys know that old saying where it says you never want to judge a book by its cover, right? And it's, at some point it is true. You never want to judge by the first impression, but let's be honest. Let's be real. We always, as human beings, the first impression is so key. Press, somebody that you're trying to take out on a date, you better dress very nice your first date, right? You better, add some cologne, some perfume. You better go and get a haircut, put on your best outfit, right? You're not going to go to your first date, without taking a shower, right? Or, with gym clothes. You know what I'm saying? So the first impression is very important. What does your profile picture say about you, guys? And as you can see at the image to your right side, I want you to look at your profile picture. What do people say or think when they see it? Do they see that you're a party animal? Do you see that you look like somebody who's not responsible? Go out there, change your profile picture if you need to, right? And now think about this as well. What does your pictures overall say about you? In my case, obviously, like all of us, we're young, we love to go out, we love to go party. I personally love to go out there and party and have some fun, but I'm not always going to post pictures about, me partying, or, me holding a drink or anything like that, guys. It's very important that you keep your pictures, and have a little bit of balance as well. And I'm going to go into that also on what to post and stuff like that. So, think about what do your pictures say about you? What does your post say about you, right? And are you adding value to people's life? Because at the end of the day, if you want to attract quality people to your Facebook, to our Sango business, you obviously got to add value with your post, right? And last but not least, what does your videos say about you, guys? Something that you got to be real careful with, the type of videos that maybe you're, recording of yourself, or, maybe you're out and about and you're recording a video and you decide to post it on Facebook. Just, sometimes you got to think twice, right, before you actually post a video or anything like that, guys. And, I have a rule, right, when it comes to Facebook, and that rule is very simple. And if you guys are taking notes, write this down. If you got to think about it twice, it's better that you don't post it, right? If you got to think about it twice, a picture that you want to upload, or a status or a video, and you have to think about it twice, just don't post it. And always remember that the first impression is very key, and that profile picture is the first thing prospects are going to see, and they're going to judge you on your profile picture. That's the first thing that they're going to do. Now, let me teach you how to build your list. In our business, we're always teaching, our new leaders, how to build their list, their warm market, right? And here in Facebook, guess what? You can also build a list on Facebook. And here's the cool thing, that everyone is on Facebook, guys. We live in a world where, technology is literally taking over. A couple of years ago, I would have never thought that a couple of years ago, my mom and my dad would be on Facebook, commenting on every picture, liking every status, right? Taking, selfies and uploading them into their profiles. I would have never thought that was going to be my parents, right? And the reality is that everyone is on Facebook, right? And the more exposure, the more conversion you're going to have. So here's what I want you to do. Every time you're out and about, start adding influencers to your Facebook. Think about this for a minute. The gym that you go to, are you friends with the gym owner of the gym that you go to? Are you friends, with the personal trainers at your gym? Are you friends on Facebook with your professors at school, right? Your professors have Facebook. Believe me, you can find them. Are you friends with realtors? Who's that person that maybe sold the house to your parents, or sold the house to you? Are you friends with them on Facebook? Are you friends with your pastor, right? Make sure that you're adding these people to your Facebook. Now, people that you meet every day, you want to add them to Facebook as well, right? And I'm going to teach you guys also how to search for new hot prospects. And here's something very key. You need to max out your friends on Facebook. Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends. And after 5,000 friends, you're going to start having followers, right? People are going to be able to follow you. Make sure that if you're trying to build a huge network and you want to recruit a lot of people through Facebook, you got to have at least 5,000 friends. If you have less than 1,000 friends, I encourage you to work extremely hard to get that to 1,500 and 2,000 friends as soon as possible. You want to max out the amount of friends that you have on your Facebook. And here's something that is true. Facebook is the new business card. Guys, business cards are old school. If you're using a business card and it's working for you, phenomenal, great. Keep using it. But guess what? We live in 2016 pretty much, in 2 more days, right? We're in 2016. And Facebook is the new business card. Here's my question to every single person that I meet when I'm out and about. Hey, you have Facebook? Seriously, this is the question that I ask everybody that I meet. I'm at Starbucks, I'm at the gym, I'm playing soccer, I'm at the grocery store, wherever it is that I go, at the airport, somebody who's sitting next to me, in the plane, I ask them, hey, do you have Facebook? And I add them into Facebook. It's so much easier to get somebody to give you their Facebook than to get their phone number, guys. And here's the cool thing, that once you add somebody to your Facebook, guess what? They're going to see your lifestyle. They're going to see what you do. They're going to see how an amazing person you are. So you want to add people that you're meeting out and about on Facebook. Now, here's what I want to teach you. I want to teach you how to search for pages and groups. Okay? And I'm going to go on my Facebook and I'm going to show you how I do that. Now, why is this so key? Because you're going to add, this is how you add new hot prospects to your Facebook list, right? What do? You go to the search box, right? On the top of your Facebook, if you're doing it from your phone or your laptop, there's, the search box, right? And look for people that you would like to work with, right? People that have the same hobbies that you have, right? But here's something key. Okay, so let me explain what this means. We do a business that we literally can work and partner up with people that have the same hobbies that I do, right? Isn't it much better when you can work with people that think the way you do, that have the same hobbies that you have, that like the same things that you do? I mean, that's like the ultimate goal, right? To run with somebody that likes the same things that you do. Well, guess what? They're in Facebook, and you can actually find these people. You can actually find these type of people, and they can become your best friends. I can tell you from experience that I've been able to recruit people through Facebook that over the years have become my bestest friends. And it was all through Facebook, and it was because I was looking for them in the right spots. But here's the thing, guys. I want you to focus, okay, in the city that you live in. I understand that we have, an international business, which is great. we're very fortunate that Sangu's in 40 plus countries. You know, we're one of those few companies that are actually, you know, pretty much all over the map, right? But here's the deal, guys. It's a lot easier to build a relationship with somebody that lives locally. So when you're searching for pages and groups, I want you to search for people that live in your city. You know, you got to think, you got to build, you know, in your home state, in your home city, and obviously you gotta think globally. But you first want to build, you know, where you live. Okay, so here's what I want you to look for. You're gonna look for pages and groups, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. You're gonna look for personal development, right? You're gonna look for groups under, you know, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor. You know, you're gonna look for people that, you know, play your favorite sports, or, you know, entrepreneurs, weight loss, you know, diets, self-employed, you know, gyms, camps, and if you guys can see, I'm putting keywords, and the reason why I'm putting keywords is because these are the type of people that you and me want to look for. These are the type of people that you and me want to partner up with, because all of these people need or want or are looking for what we have. Does that make sense? So let me go real quick, and I'm going to show you guys through my Facebook what I do when I go to the Facebook search. So let me go to my Facebook real quick. Okay, so if you guys can see here on the left side, it says search Facebook, right? So you're going to click on that. And once you click on it, let's say I want to search for, let's just say Jim Rohn, right? Jim Rohn is my mentor. And, you know, let's just say Jim Rohn. So look, I'm going to click search. You never want to click on one of the options. Well, you do, but let me show you this. You click Jim Rohn, and then you click the search button. Once you click that, okay, then you're going to see, you know, Jim Rohn's page, right? And by the way, if you haven't liked this page, make sure that you like it. So here's the cool thing. And then on the left side, on the top, sorry, you're going to see latest. So somebody, you know, from my friends actually, you know, put a quote of Jim Rohn, right? And these are people that are actually, if I believe, oh no, actually these are anonymous. Okay, these are people that tagged Jim Rohn. So think about that, guys. Look how cool this is. These people, all these folks that I'm showing you right now are into, they actually know who Jim Rohn is. So I can literally, you know, for an example, this is just an example. I can, you know, look at Jen, and I can click on her profile, right? And I can see that she's into weight loss. Just look at her picture that she uploaded. And guess what, right? I just added her. And guess what? You know, we have stuff in common, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to add people that I have common stuff with. So check this out. Folks that love Jim Rohn, right? These are all people that are into Jim Rohn. So you can click latest. You can click people, right? You can click photos. And you can click groups. There might be groups of Jim Rohn. Let's see what comes out. See, like there's a public group. Okay, look at this. Look at this. There's a closed group of Jim Rohn mastermind group. So what do you want to do? You want to join those groups, right? Because these are people that love Jim Rohn. These are people that are into, you know, personal development. So let me just show you something real quick. I can click on this group, and you can see how many members are on this group. There's 1,300 members on this group. So I click Jim Rohn. I can click, you know, join group if I like to join the group, which I do, obviously. So now I'm part of the group. Now check this out. Marcus just posted something, right? I have 2 mutual friends. So guys, I can, you know, like a picture. I can comment on pictures. People are going to see that. People are going to, Look at that. You can even post. Once, I guess they got to accept me. It says pending, correct. That's why I couldn't like or comment. But once they accept me, guess what I can do? I can like this picture if I like to. I can comment on it. I can add, Alex. And guess what? He's into Jim Rohn. And that's somebody that I want to look for. That's somebody that I want to build a relationship with. Now, let me show you another example for the ones that like to work out. Look for your gym. So I can literally, search for LA Fitness. That's my gym, right? I can put LA Fitness, and I can put, where I live. Oh, look, Facebook already does it for you. They find, the nearest gym to you. I think this is the nearest gym to me. So I click on it, and look at this. There's actually a fan page, to my gym. So why is this cool, guys? Because I can come here and I can see, who liked, the latest post. And I can, go to their Facebook and look at their Facebook. And here's something that I want to teach you guys. You never wanna add somebody to your friend list without looking at their profile. So you never want to come here and just click add friend if you still haven't looked at their profile. You want to look at their profile, see what they're all about. Really see what these people comment. I'm not gonna add somebody to my Facebook that is uploading pictures, partying every single weekend, using drugs and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So before you add anybody to your Facebook, you want to make sure that you're looking at their profiles, at their profile and what it is that they're commenting. So this is obviously something really, really cool, guys, that you definitely want to be taking advantage. So that's LA Fitness, right? Now, what else can you search for? Let's say for me, I love soccer, right? So let's click soccer. Soccer in Miami, right? Because I live in Miami. So I'm gonna click the search box. Now, check this out. Somebody posted something about soccer in Miami, right? Here's a couple other stuff, right? And if you can't really find anything, then it's very easy, guys. Look, all you have to do is maybe click groups. Maybe I want to find, people that play soccer in Miami. So check this out. Soccer Fitness, Miami, right? I can join this group. Or, I could find, other groups, Soccer City, Miami. This is a great group. This almost has over 8,000 members. So I can click here and I can join this group, right? And look at this, guys. All these people here, everybody here I have something in common with them, right? What do I have in common with them? They love soccer. And then I can click on their profile, right? Then I can click on their profile, and I can, start building a relationship with them. So play around with this, the search, but here's the key, and here's what I want you to do. If you're gonna search for somebody, make sure that you search for somebody who's near you, guys. Don't look for somebody who's, you can, and eventually you want to build globally, obviously, that's everybody's goal. We all want to have a global business, but look for people that live in your area. Look for people that you can actually build a relationship with them online, and then you can go offline and drive, 20 minutes, to their house. You can drive, 30 minutes, to a Starbucks and meet up with them. So make sure that you're searching for people that live near you. Now let me go back to my PowerPoint. Okay. Now, this is also very key, guys. You want to spend, 10 to 15 minutes every day building your list. Okay, team? Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes every day adding new people. I want you to add new people to your Facebook list every single day. Now, what to post? Now that you're starting to add people, here's what you should post. you want to blend personal stuff, business, and social life. You want to do all three. You want to post, pictures with your family. You want to post pictures on business, and you want to post pictures, with your social life, when you're, out with your friends, bowling, going to the movie theaters, etc. You want to be transparent and authentic, right? Nobody likes fake. You don't want to be fake. Your friends know who you are. You don't want to be on Facebook somebody that you're not. You don't want to be on Facebook, doing all these things when your real friends know that you're actually not doing that. Does that make sense? Be authentic, be you. You want to share your lifestyle. When you're traveling, the great part about Sango is that we get to travel a lot, right? Whenever you go to a different city, a different town, a different country, take pictures, upload that. For an example, all of us are qualifying for the trip in Mexico, the Sango Paradise. Once we're at the Sango Paradise, we're going to be uploading pictures and videos. You want to post, funny things. You want to have a little bit of humor, right? Which is pretty cool. You want to ask questions. Okay. Here's something cool on post, right? Ask questions. And here's a question that all of you guys should post tomorrow to your Facebook list. What's everyone New Year's resolution? This is something that I'm going to be posting tomorrow, right? Is what is everyone New Year's resolution, right? Now, sell the lifestyle, obviously. And here's something really key. If you guys are taking notes, you want to post frequently. You want to post 4 to 6 times a day. This is really key. And the reason why you want to post 4 to 6 times a day is because not all of your friends that you have on Facebook, they're not 24 hours on Facebook checking. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be posting 4 to 6 times so you get, different groups of people watching your posts. And also because you want to start adding value and you want people to see your stuff. Our goal should be that every time somebody goes into their Facebook or their phone to look at Facebook, they see one of our statuses. They see one of our posts. So they get familiar with us. And here's something important as well. The best times, I've realized and I've learned that the best times to actually post on Facebook are from 7 in the morning to 11 in the morning and from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. These are the best times to post on Facebook, right? The reason why is because, the average person, the first thing they do when they wake up is they search, they look at Facebook. And, at nighttime when people go home, they're on their Facebook. So these are the best times to post. Now, let's play team, guys. Here's what I encourage everyone, okay? Let's play team. We are a team, right? So let's play team. What do I mean by that? If you have somebody in your team, your upline or downline, sideline, doesn't matter. We're all a family. We're all a team. Comment if one of your downlines, posts something positive, something that's adding value or a picture, comment on their picture, like it, share it. We want to build each other up. And the reason why we're doing this is not to satisfy, your leader or your downline or your sideline. It's to play team. So when you post something positive, think about this. If you post, a great video and you're adding tons of content, you're adding tons of value, and we all comment and like it and share it, and all of a sudden your video has, 500 views, 1,000 views, and a bunch of likes and comments, that person's friends are going to see that and they're going to get attracted to that. So we want to play team, guys. If I can encourage everybody in 2016, is to build each other up. Comment, like, share. And it's also great for third-party endorsements. What do I mean by that? That, for an example, if somebody posts this, a great post about how, how great they're doing in their business, or, they're posting something great about, how they're growing, or, a lifestyle. Let's comment on it. And it's a third party, endorsement for people to see that. So let's play team, gang. Now, this is something very key. How to talk to people you don't know on Facebook. Very easy. This is very, very simple. So after, you're adding people to your Facebook, you're posting positive stuff, you're doing everything that you need to do. How are you going to talk to them? Very simple. It's super simple. Here's what you're going to do. If you add somebody to your Facebook, right, what you want to say, and when they accept you, the first thing you want to do is you want to send them a message, right? Send them a message. This is what I do, and this is what has worked for me throughout the years, and this is why I've been able to enroll. This year I've enrolled over 80 people through Facebook, because when I add somebody, and right when they accept me, I send them a message. And here's what I say. Hi, thanks for that. How are you? Very simple. A lot of people, complicate themselves, write a long message. Me personally, I hate, long messages. I like, when people, write short messages, because we're always busy. We're driving, we're trying to text a bunch of people back. And when you write short, it's a lot better. So here's what I say. Hey, or hi, thanks for the ad. How are you, right? After they reply, just say, I added you because I see that we have a lot of things in common, right? Or I saw you in the Tony Robbins group, so that's why I added you. Very simple, right? And then from that point on, you want to ask a lot of questions. People love to talk about themselves. People's favorite radio station is What's in It for Me. Always remember this, guys. It's never about you. It's always about that person. It's always about, building a relationship with that person. The best way that you're going to do this is by asking questions, because people don't care how much you know until they know that you care. So ask a lot of questions. Here are some questions that I love to ask. What school do you go to, right? What are you studying? Where are you from? What do you do? What are your goals for this year? This is such a great question to ask people, especially now, right? What are your goals for this year? Such a great question. Here's another one. Do you see yourself doing what you're doing 20 years from now? And the reason why you want to ask this question is because the reality is that, 80 to 90% of the population don't see themselves doing what they're currently doing 20 years from now. And the reason why you want to ask them is because they're going to tell you, no, I don't see myself doing that. So then you have a solution for their problem, guys. These are intentional questions. These are not questions just to have a normal conversation. These are intentional questions that you want to be having. How many people are you going to ask this question, right? What are your goals for this year? And do you see yourself doing what you're doing, 20 years from now? Now, this is key, all right? This is super key. Ask this question. Are you happy with what you are doing? One more time, 80% of people are not happy with what they're doing. And then you ask, do you have a plan? No? Great. Would you like to see one? And after you're done asking those questions, guys, and they say, yes, I would like to see a plan, this is what I want you to do. This is super, super, super key. This is exactly how I get people's phone numbers. Because at the end of the day, you want to get them from online to being offline. I'll say that one more time. The number one goal is to get them from online to offline. So here's what you want to do. After you ask them, right? This is what you say. Maybe this is not for you, but if this is for you, I think we can build something big. And then you say, Facebook is I spelled that wrong. Sorry, guys. Facebook is kind of impersonal. What's your phone number and the best time to talk? That's it. This is how I get phone numbers every single time. I've never had anybody tell me, oh, I don't want to give you my phone number, or give me excuses of why they don't want to give me their phone number. I just say that. Facebook is kind of impersonal. What's your phone number and the best time to talk? And I get their phone number, guys. Every single time I get their phone number by asking that. And then what do you do once you have their number? You follow the system. You follow it. There's no difference, right? there isn't a difference if you get somebody's phone number in cold prospecting on Facebook, or you're calling people from your phone list. You still have to follow the system. This will never change, ever, 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 ever. Just because you're getting their phone number through Facebook, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow the system. You still got to follow the system, guys. So these are some of the questions that I ask, and this is what I do to get their phone number, and it works every single time. Here's a couple of the things that you can say, right, to get their phone numbers, to get their interest. And here's the thing too, guys. You don't want to ask these questions right away. I never ask these type of questions the first day that I meet them, or the first day that I'm starting to talk to them. Sometimes I don't even ask that on the second day that I talk to them. Sometimes I ask that on the third day, right? When I get to know them a little bit better, and I've been able to build a rapport, and they've been knowing to get to know me a little bit better, and they've maybe looked at some of my pictures, they've seen my content, they've seen all the things that I've been posting, right? But here's a couple other things that you can say. Hey, by the way, would you be open to a side project that didn't interfere with what you are currently doing? Something very simple, Hey, by the way, do you keep your options open when it comes to making extra money? Hey, by the way, do you know anyone that has been affected by the economy that might be open to making some extra money? Those are very simple questions that you can ask. And when they tell you, yes, I'm open, or yeah, I'm interested, what do? You tell them what I just taught you guys. You say, hey, Facebook is kind of impersonal, right? I'll put it again. Facebook is kind of impersonal. What's your phone number and the best time to talk? Very simple. And you get their phone number. Now, look at this. The goal is to get them from Facebook to a 2 to 5 minute call. Okay? And let me explain that. Once you have their phone number, you're going to call them, right? And I want you to be on the phone for 2 to 5 minutes. Why do you want to be on the phone for 2 to 5 minutes? Because you want to build a rapport again. You want to say what's up. You want to say, hey, how are you? How was work? How was the gym? How was school? Yada, yada, yada. And then you want to say, great. Listen, now this is key, guys. Listen. And you want to share a tool, which is, video. This is what I do. So listen, if I send you a video right now, can you watch it? Look how specific I am. If I send you a quick video, can you watch it right now? If they say yes, I send them the video, and I'm going to explain to you why. If they tell me, no, I can't watch the 5-minute video right now, then I tell them, okay, great. When are you going to be in front of your computer? Or when do you have 5 minutes to look at the video from your phone? If they say an hour from now, 2 hours from now, fantastic. Then that's when I send them the video. Let me share why. And this is where I see a lot of people making a mistake. That you send them the link through Facebook without, number one, getting their phone number, and number two, talking to them before sending the video. The reason why you want to get their phone number and you want to talk to them before sending the video is for a couple of reasons. Number one, because you want to be able to follow up right away. Right away. What do I mean by that? That if they say, I can watch the video right now, I want to be able to call them 6 minutes after they're done watching the video. The video only takes about 5 minutes. The one that I send, whatever tool it is that you're sending. You want to be able to call them, right after that video is done, so that you can follow up, right? That's number one. That's one of the reasons why you never want to send a video through Facebook. You always want to talk to them first. And also, because if you talk to them first, they're going to, what's the word? They're going to be more open, and they're going to actually pay attention to the information that you're sending because you were just on the phone with them. And it's not just a link in their inbox, right? So I send them the video. If they say they can watch it right now, I get on the phone with them and I ask one simple question. Hey, what did you like best from what you just saw? I hope you guys are taking notes, because this is how I've made thousands of dollars using Facebook. thousands of dollars. This is the method that I use every single time to get somebody from Facebook on the phone to enrolling to helping them make a bunch of money. Video's done. I call them back. I ask the question, hey, what did you like best from what you just saw? I just asked that question. It's very simple. What did you like best from what you saw? They're going to tell you, hey, it sounds interesting. Hey, I like the products. Hey, the business sounds, it sounds great. Fantastic. What do you do from that point? You do either a 3-way call with your upline, your leader, your mentor, or you invite them to a home event or to a one-on-one, and then you enroll them. If you guys follow this process, you're going to be enrolling 3 to 5 people on Facebook every single month. I promise you. But you got to follow this process. You have to follow this simple process. You don't want to send a Facebook link. You don't want to send a video link, to their inbox. You want to get them on the phone. Then you send a video. You call them right away. You get them on a 3-way call with your leader, or you get them to go to a home event or a one-on-one, and then you enroll them. And the reason why this works, and the reason why this is so great, is because once somebody watches that video, does a 3-way call with their upline, and if they show up to a home event, guess what? They're showing up to a home event interested, number one. They're showing up to a home event with an open mind. They're showing to a home event with questions. And most likely they're showing up to a home event or a one-on-one just ready to enroll. They just need to, maybe ask a couple questions or try the product, or, check out who are the people that they're going to be working with. So this is the process, guys, that you're going to want to follow. Trust me, follow this process. You're going to have a lot of success using Facebook. Now, this is the daily plan, the plan of action. Number 1, you want to connect with 5 new people per day, okay? You want to hit up. You're going to want to message 5 people every single day, guys. Do it. This is your daily plan. If you want to be able to enroll 3 to 5 people per month, then you have to talk to 5 new people per day. Talk to 5 new people per day, guys. 5. And remember, not everybody's going to be nice. Not everybody's going to, answer to your messages right away. Not everybody's going to answer, or even reply, when you just say hi. So this is why you want to reach out to 5 new people every single day. Number 2, you're going to want to add 3 to 5 new people per day. So you're going to want to search for 3 to 5 new people to add them into your list. You want to build that list. Remember, if you don't have 5,000 people, you're missing the boat. You gotta max out your friends on Facebook. Number 3, post 4 to 6 times a day. You gotta try to post 4 to 6 times a day. If you post 4 to 6 times a day, you have more eyeballs on your content and what it is that you are doing, guys. So this is the plan of action that you want to use on Facebook. And something very key, guys, is this is something that you want to add to, okay? This is something that you want to add to all of your other activities. What are your other activities? Home events, one-on-ones, 3-way calls, Skype calls, regional events, meeting up with people. You don't want to be on Facebook all day long. You don't want to spend, all of your hours on Facebook. This is just something that you want to do, maybe 30 minutes a day, maybe an hour a day. That's max, no more than an hour a day. And if you're doing this, don't scroll through people's statuses. Focus for those 30 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour, applying what I just taught you guys. And here's the reality, guys. We are single, guys. Right now is the best timing. You're literally, you're working with the right people at the right time, at the right place, right company, right products, right leadership, right absolutely everything, guys. 2016 is going to be a breakthrough year for some of you. 2016 is going to be that year where you're going to make so much money. It's going to be that year where you're going to help your team. You're going to help your team, become better leaders. You're going to help your team, make money. You're going to, bless your family. You're going to be able to have a better Christmas. I want you to think about 12 months from now, where it is that you're going to be. 12 months from today, where are you going to spend your Christmas? What are you going to give to your family? Where are you going to spend New Year's, right? Who are you going to be with? I want you to think about that, because 2016 is going to be the year where we're going to grab all the runners, right? We're going to separate the rookies, the amateurs, the people that are just interested, and we're going to run with people that are committed, with people that want to make it happen, with people that see that this is the best opportunity of their lives. Because the reality is that Sango is the best opportunity of our lives, guys. And you have the tools. We're coming out with new tools, guys. We're having a huge, okay? And I want you to put this on your calendar. This Saturday, the 3rd, the 2nd, I'm sorry. Saturday, January the 2nd, we're having a kickoff webinar where we're going to have Mr. Tom Alcassin. We're going to have one of the founders, and we're going to have another special guest this Saturday at 9:30 Pacific time in the morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have a kickoff webinar where we're going to launch a 60-day Faveo challenge for everybody who's in the States and who have, the Faveo product lines, right? We're going to launch a new Power Star. We're going to be launching a PST, which is, how to launch people the proper way. We're going to also be launching a customer application. We're going to be launching a distributor application, and we're going to be launching a couple other stuff that you do not want to miss. I want you to put on your calendar, guys, Saturday the 2nd. Right on your calendar. We're going to have a huge webinar. We're going to have a phenomenal year. I hope that you guys, I pray to God that you've taken the time. I pray to God that you have taken the time to write down your goals. You got to write down your goals before this year ends, guys. You have 2 days to write down your goals. Where you want to be 12 months from now, 24 months from now. What rank do you want to be? How much money do you want to make? What car you want to drive? Who do you want to help? Who are the people that you're running with? Who do you want to who are you going to contribute to, right? Write all that stuff down, guys, before the year ends, guys. So, hey, I'm fired up. I hope you guys can tell by my voice. I'm super excited, guys. I'm very, humble to be working with every single one of you. I am so excited, guys, for 2016. I know 2016 is going to be the best year of our lives, guys. So I love you guys. Have a phenomenal New Year's Eve. Have a phenomenal New Year, guys. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. And I cannot wait to see every single one of you crushing 2016 and rank advancing and, reaching your goals, guys. So with that, I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.